My name is James Lee III. I decided to become a composer mostly because of my experience as a pianist. After performing recitals and playing music of Beethoven and Chopin and George Walker, I decided that I oftentimes had more interest to compose in the same forms that I was practicing in terms of piano music. So instead of practicing a piano sonata by Beethoven or George Walker or Chopin, I thought, why not write one myself? And I decided for me, I would have more success and less stress as a composer than as a pianist. I think if you would like to become a composer, any young musician who would really want to pursue that career, one thing that I think you really should do is to be honest with yourself and genuine in terms of your style. Whatever you feel is more comfortable for you in the language, the harmonic language, the musical language that you're using in your own compositions. I think the more genuine you are to yourself, the better able you are going to be able to produce music that is going to really come from your heart, that hopefully will reach to the listener. And I would really say networking is very, very important. Anyone can be a very talented composer, but if no one knows your work, then it might be very difficult to be heard. And so I would say to you that if you want to pursue composition, you should really start doing networking and entering competitions so that your music really can be heard on a larger scale to a larger community. When thinking about the Sphinx Commission and the aspects of what they actually wanted in terms of the orchestras, they pretty much wanted the 10-minute festive work to open a concert. And lately I've been writing a lot of music based off of scriptural texts from the feast days. And this particular work, I decided to do a little more reading and studying about this actual festival so that the composition would make a little more sense. As I studied this festival, I tried to ascertain some of the instruments that might have been used, especially the shofar that's included in the first part of the composition. And then I tried to imitate that in the French horns. I also looked at this particular piece and thought, how could I showcase various aspects of the orchestra throughout this composition? I want people to walk away from listening to Sukkot through Orion's Nebula with the desire to want to know more or to feel more of a connection with the sublime, the aspects of this composition that look forward to another life in the future, whether they are Christian, Buddhist, or practicing Judaism, any particular religion, that they can look forward to a future that has a lot more hope than a lot of the destruction and crises that we see currently in our world.